Hi guys, and welcome to the JKT Radio Podcast, episode 84. And you know what? We're all having cows today, so we're going to be different breeds of cow.
Ooh.
I'm going to be a Holston, and I'm joined by my other co-hosts, Chris.
Highland.
I thought so. And McBride.
Oh, fuck. I searched up cows and all I'm getting is the ice cream shop.
There's Jersey, there's Wagyu.
I don't know. I'm a
You know
Taurus, so I'm going to do that.
Well, okay.
Okay, we'll accept that, I guess.
Just accept it. It started as a fail. Just keep going.
And Devin.
Oh, I have the perfect type of cow for me. I'm going to be the North Devon cattle.
Well, that is perfect, actually.
That is actually the perfect cow. I was like, I'll leave all the Angus breeds of cows. It'll be fine.
My
Yeah.
first thought went to
Didn't
Jersey,
even
and I'm
think
like,
about that.
no, I want to be the fluffy cow.
I
The
mean,
fluffy
yeah,
cow.
the fluffy
The
cow.
fluffy
That's-
cow.
suppose
Highland.
Suppose we
Highlands
could have
are
just
cute.
said fucking dairy cow.
That's a Jersey.
Yeah, that's a Jersey cow. And like the Texas Longhorn. The Hereford is the cow that's like beef cow.
And now here I am looking at all of the different breeds of cow.
There's also,
Cow.
like the Wagyu, which is like the most high class type of.
Wagyu beef, yeah.
Wagyu beef. That is the
Yeah.
expensive meat.
I don't eat the beef, so mine doesn't know cows.
But they're just big dog.
They are basically
big
big.
dogs.
They are big.
They are big dog.
They're a big dog that you eat.
They are big horny dogs.
No.
No.
They have horns.
Never
No,
say
not
that
all
sentence
cows.
again.
Nope. Not all cows have horns.
The male do, don't they?
Nope. Not all cows have horns.
Well, shucks.
But some
Right.
do, and that's what's important.
Yes. A good majority do, but there
This-
are certain breeds of cows that has been bred
Is
out
it
of
even
them.
breed, or is it like type, or?
It's still a breed of cow.
Yeah.
It just feels weird calling it a breed. When it,
I know it does. It's because when we say breed, it's associated usually
dog.
with doggo.
why are you biting your foot?
Is itchy.
It tastes good.
It's very tasty toe
It's got
beans.
beans. It's got fiber.
Mmm.
This is your body with
Fiber.
I am not awake enough for this.
I'm just glad we bounced onto the whole horn discourse because I was making making D&D characters on the Hero Forge last night, and I was making our a tiefling NPC from my campaign.
Yeah, you
And-
made her hot. What the hell?
I mean,
Well,
That
She
was
is
my
hot.
job.
Well, you still are
It's a
hot. It's
tiefling.
fine.
I am the hot one.
You can both be
I'm the
hot.
one who's hot.
it's funny because like they've added so many horn options on Hero Forge, and like I don't know if there's like discourse of to like what types of horns tieflings have, but
Horn and
like
an antler.
like I found one option that was literally it's like if you're looking at them from the front, it literally looks like they have like a little pointy crown on. It was really cool, but eventually I
Aw.
went with the more stereotypical ram horns. But I'm just like, shit, I could give tieflings any sort of types of horns.
You are the DM. You have
I mean, this
that
is true.
power.
Like, I have that power, but I'm just like... But I'm not used to this power.
You're used to me just going no.
Although, Hero Forge also makes the tieflings have, like, hoof legs, and I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I
No.
never.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know. Tieflings have regular... they can have hooves, but...
But no.
Yeah, it does state that they're mostly human, but there are characteristics
There's
they can
also,
inherit from
like,
the demons.
Technically, in the book, like, they can also have regular human skin tones, but nobody ever does.
Well,
that.
they're supposed to be like red usually.
Yeah, generally, like...
Red to normal fleshy colors.
Yeah. So like, you
And
can
here
have
we
a
are
normal
making them
fleshy
And
purple.
everyone just ignores that.
And everyone's like, no, mine's purple and blue.
Yep. I've
Purple.
seen so many different types of colors for tieflings.
Let's just be rainbow. Well, I mean, they are. I don't know where my sentence is going. I
They
lost
are
it.
the spawn of demons which come in a variety of colors and shades, so rainbow is a possibility.
And gay.
They're also just they are
Yeah, they're just gay.
like I love how much of a stereotype it's come for like any queer person. It's just like, well, I'm a tiefling.
Yep.
Tiefling or elf?
Like, it's taken a while, but I now actually have my first player character who's a tiefling. We haven't started the campaign yet, but I do have them.
He exists.
I've had several tieflings, actually.
You have.
There was the Tooth Fairy tiefling.
Oh, God.
There was, I remember, that was a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm aware. I had to retell the story of boobs.
We've had to tell the story of boobs so many times.
I had to tell that on the podcast again.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Oh,
We were
right.
talking about boobs.
Oh, yeah, because I haven't read the podcast.
You can try. There's no captions on it, but
I
you can
haven't
try.
listened to...
If you want to
all
read
of-
the podcast, Evan, you can go into the settings and start writing all the captions out.
No.
How about no?
Dang, I tried. So I don't want to do it either.
No.
So a lot of
No.
people hire other people to do that, but we can't pay anybody.
No.
We can't even pay ourselves.
Exactly. But with your
I
help,
found
you
a-
can make that happen.
I found
Hey.
a pit bull with floaties.
Aw.
I found a pit bull with floaties. It's just so, especially since I've scrolled up. Oh, let's tell the beach story. You guys
There
want to
we
hear
go.
beach
Yeah,
stories?
I don't know the
Let's
beach
do the
story.
beach story.
Kiki
So-
disagrees.
Well, fuck you too, Kiki. So on Friday, I decided to take. Well, me and my brother had planned this. I'm like, well, do you want to take the dogs to the beach on my next day off? So on Friday, we're like, okay, we'll take the dogs. And we asked to get a ride there because Peach is usually okay, but Lemon has this thing where she hates going off of the regular walking path.
Mhm.
Like it has to go around the block. There is no other option. I tried to take them to the field once to play in the snow. Lemon refused. She wanted to go the regular walking path.
She's too dumb to consider that there might be other paths.
Correct. Lemon brain is not very large. It is pea-sized. And so we got a ride to the beach, which was kind of worrying because, well, Lemon also doesn't do good in car rides. She gets very car sick very easily. Thankfully, there was no mishaps. There was no doggy car sickness. So we get to the beach. And the original plan is we would get dropped off and we would call when we went back. And then it turned into a family beach day. So it was me, my brother, my mother, who hates the beach and anything to do with it, and the two dogs.
Aw.
So when we left, me and my brother agreed. Lemon would love the beach because there are people
Yeah.
and other oh my god, it's heaven for Lemon. That's what our thinking was. And Peach would be scared of
Everything.
everything. The ocean, the people, the other dogs, everything.
Existence or shadow.
We were wrong. So Lemon didn't actually have that much fun because her toothpick legs cannot walk on the rocks very well.
No.
Toothpicks, like you say, no.
She's all fat. She's like a giant marshmallow that you suck toothpicks into.
Yeah, she's like a marshmallow with toothpick legs. That is Lemon. But we did get them down to the beach. And I had a backpack with like actual like physical drinking water and a bowl and a towel in case they got too wet to get in the car again.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to take them in the ocean and they were both kind of leery. Like they went into their like the first bits of their paws. And then they decided to change their mind. So I found a little tide pool because it was low tide. And I showed them that the water was nice and cold and it was really hot out. And that there was no waves in the tide pool, so they figured out the water was nice.
Oh.
And then, because Mother was there, Mother walked into the ocean, something she never does because she doesn't like it. And that convinced both dogs to go in the water, so that when Peach got like a few steps in, and then she figured out how fun it is, because we were in a little cove area, so there weren't really any waves either.
It's like that bit at the end of Return of the King where the army's there and Aragorn goes out just by himself, and suddenly everyone else just goes out as well.
Yeah.
Now we look like assholes.
Yeah, it was funny because we were all wearing shorts, so like we were all up to our knees in the ocean. Lemon refused to go any deeper than like it vaguely touching her belly fur, and she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm done." She also kept trying to lick the salt water.
Lemon, no. Why are you stupid?
I offered her regular water from her normal water dish like 4 times.
But no, must drink the salty water.
She wants the seasoned water. Water with extra seasoning.
What do you mean salt water dehydrates me?
But it's tasty. Smart dog, people. She's a very smart dog.
Sometimes.
No, not at all.
Peach, on the other hand, she got up to where it was like just her head. And she doesn't know how to swim, so she was walking around with like just the little head, so it was Shark Peach. With her muzzle on, so it looked really weird. And then she couldn't fully figure out how to walk out of the water, so we just had these big ass go jumpity 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 jumpity. I think I got the Peach butt jump posted. Yep, the second one.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Gallopy jumps. And she was actually like really surprisingly good when we were leaving and getting to the water. She started screaming at the dogs and people.
That makes sense.
But when we were in the water itself, I was very tempted to we kept her on leash. It's a no leash dog park. We let Lemon off. Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh no.
God damn it, can I stop now, please?
No.
Hit it again.
One more. I demand one more.
Do it again.
No, it's okay. I'm done now.
Damn it.
Okay. We tried. Yeah, we got there, and we just immediately, I just took Lemon off leash. And I was like, she's probably going to try and run. Nope. Never left like 5 feet away from anybody.
Huh.
When she wanted to go up and explore, because we were mainly by the water, when she wanted to go up and explore the beach, she would look at the beach and then look at me, take a few steps away and look at the beach and look at me. So I was like, okay, let's go. And I just kind of walked up behind her. Can we go up there? Can we go up there? I want to go up there.
Aww.
And there were other dogs higher up where we were, because that's where the normal path were. And she ignored the dogs, she ignored the people, she just wanted to sniff all the plants and logs, and then we went back down to the water. She's like, I thought you would be excited, Lemon. This is not in any way what I pictured.
I'm not sure if Lemon's smart enough to get... No, she is smart enough to get excited, because she would get excited whenever we would show up.
Yeah, she gets excited when we're taking our normal walk when she sees people, too. And other dogs. She wants to go say hi.
But the beach is not her normal place.
That is true. It's not the normal walking path.
Does Lemon just have, like, ADHD or something?
No, Lemon's just got one brain cell and she hasn't figured it out yet.
It's on vacation.
Permanently on vacation brain cell.
She sent her brain out with you, Kira, when you went to Britain, and it never came
It
back.
never came back. She made sure she sent her brain.
Flight and she doesn't know how to get it back. It's no longer
It
on
got
speaking terms.
lost in baggage.
Somebody else picked it up by accident.
No, someone else has the lemon brain. Mm-hmm. Oh no, what are they gonna do with a thought of only ball?
Regardless of if it's person or
McBride, no.
Oh god.
McBride, no. I heard the well.
No.
I heard that well.
No dancing. Kiki, go in the bag.
Sorry, we're just watching Kiki slowly disappear into a brown paper bag.
I love it.
Fantastic.
No,
Oh yes. Speaking of our resident dum dum here.
Me?
Our no Lemon, not Kiki.
Jesus.
No,
babe.
me.
You're just
Work on that
super sleep
self-esteem.
deprived.
You were very smart.
I'm not today,
Well, yeah, you just woke up.
and I didn't sleep yesterday.
Yeah, well, that's insomnia's problem.
And heat.
Wow. Yeah, the heat hasn't been great. But, no, Resident Dum Dum Lemon. I got my shot yesterday. So, the side she sits on is the side I got my shot.
Oh no.
And, obviously I wasn't feeling well. I'm still not feeling super great, but I'm not dying anymore. She kept trying to play with me.
Oh no.
I can't pick anything up properly with this arm, so I looked under my desk this morning.
How many balls
There are 3. There's 3 that I can see. I found another one earlier, like, shoved into a wash basket. I'm afraid to, like, actually physically look and see how many more there are.
It's okay, Boomy, when he decides that he's wanting to play, he will bring me, like, 2 or 3 toys and then just yell at me and cause chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is when it's so hot, the bedroom door is also open, so Lemon can bypass me and go see Vince.
But she wants you to throw the ball.
Oh, she went and brought the ball eventually over to the other one. But I don't know why. I think she was trying to make me feel better because I was between my chair and my bed
Aww.
all day.
She's like, well, if ball makes me feel better, ball will make you feel better.
Well, even the cat was being all cute and cuddly.
The cat, you say, is if you don't have, like, 7.
The snow cloud, my cat, my specific cat.
Okay.
You're being cute and cuddly, and I eventually put a movie on to space out too, and we were cuddling and watching that.
Aww.
That's good. What movie did you watch?
I watched the Pokemon I Choose You movie, where you watch
I love
where you
it.
watch a Pokemon freeze to death and die to protect its trainer. You watch Ash die again.
Yeah.
Wait.
Isn't that also the one where Pikachu speaks English?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
know that.
I remember hearing about that because I remember when that came out, everybody flipped their shit when that happened.
Yeah, Pikachu spoke actual words.
Now, like,
This is no longer spoilers. This movie's been out for eons.
now also, can I ask why does Pikachu speak English?
Okay, so near the Pokemon I Choose You was essentially a reset of the. It goes back to Ash starts his journey and all of that. It's like the first 5 episodes and then more.
Oh.
So you see Ash meeting Pikachu for the first time, getting his Pokemon. The fabled Sparrow thing in the first 2 episodes,
Pidgey?
where he accidentally hits a spear with a rock and they try to murder him and
Yep.
Pikachu. That happens. Catches Butterfree. Bye Butterfree is in the movie as well. So Pikachu and him are best friends, and he keeps, at the end of the movie, they are about to literally die together. And Ash is saying, "Go in the Pokeball. You'll be you'll be safe." He doesn't want Pikachu to die. He'd rather sacrifice himself than let Pikachu die. Pikachu tries to save him. He grabs Pikachu, actually forcefully puts her in the ball, and takes the full brunt of an attack and literally vaporizes. There is no body. But before that, when he asks Pikachu, "Why don't you want to go in the ball? I know you don't want to, but you need to be safe." The words is, "'Cause I want to be with you." That's what Pikachu says, is, "I want to be with you."
Oh.
Because she doesn't want to leave him to die alone.
Pikachu's a female?
Yeah.
Pikachu has always been a
Pikachu's
female.
always been a lady.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they did change it because when they introduced in the series later gender differences in Pokemon, the female had a heart on the end of its tail, and they didn't want to change the design of iconic Pikachu, so it became a boy. And then I can't remember if it was Sun and Moon or Pokemon Journeys or X and Y. It was one of the newer series. Pikachu actually tapes a piece of paper to make it look like the female one and points at it multiple times in an episode, referencing the fact that Pikachu was supposed to be a female the whole time.
So, in other words, Pikachu's a trans woman.
Pikachu's trans. Why did this? We went from callous to Pikachu's trans.
Yep. We truly did.
I mean,
We went from Pikachu's trans!
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
The whole I choose you, but they're talking about gender.
Well, you don't choose, but yeah.
I mean, no.
Yeah,
But
they
still
give Pikachu a very feminine voice as well in the English version.
Well, yeah, and also the Japanese actor that does the voice is a woman.
The Pikachu Japanese actor has always been a woman.
Well, that's mostly because, higher voices.
Yeah.
It's a higher voice.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean...
That's also why it's usually a lady that plays a young boy.
Yeah, that's like I can't remember who it is, but there's a woman who does the voice of Ash as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Veronica. I have her autograph too. Can't remember her
I
name.
was just gonna say Tara Strong because she does the voice of everything.
This is true.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Pikachu's trans. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to put a movie on that I could space out on and actually still follow the plot.
Yeah.
I was like, so I'll put a Pokemon movie on. I've literally watched most of them like 100 times. And that one happened to be sitting on my Xbox 360, which is the DVD player in my bedroom. So, like, I don't have to search for anything. It's right here. I can just put this on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just put it on. I can fall asleep if I need to and still wake up and follow the plot. Yeah. But yeah, there's also a flashback with one of the friends they introduced in that movie where his Pokemon dies. It freezes to death to save the kid.
Jesus.
Da 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 da.
I forgot about that, and I was just full on crying when that scene came up. Like, I forgot he died.
Now I'm
Pokemon.
sad. What the hell?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That just reminds me of since I just watched it a couple days ago. I saw the Force Awakens.
Oh, I heard that.
And C-3PO is like, well, you probably don't recognize me because he has a red arm in that one, and only that movie. He never has the red arm again. And everyone's like, oh, well, 3PO always has like little bits and pieces of him that are different in each movie. But then apparently, like, a tie-in comic came out a little while after the movie, and it's like, oh no, there's an actual fucking story behind why 3PO has a red arm in that particular movie. It's because he went on, like, a mission with a bunch of other droids to a planet, and it turns out the planet, like, when it rains, it's like acid rain, and a droid literally, like, sacrifices itself to save 3PO, and he had a red arm, so he actually takes the robot's red arm and wears it as, like, a sign of respect.
The fuck?
And I'm like, well, shit.
Dude, that okay. And now the blender's going. That's hardcore.
Yeah. I mean, there's actually a fair amount of hardcore shit in, like, non-movie Star Wars material.
It's because it's Star Wars and it's not great. Sorry.
I mean, it's a certain taste.
From a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view, god damn it. See, that's the thing is, I think the biggest moment of, like, inner peace as a Star Wars fan you can reach is when you do take into account that Star Wars is stupid and makes absolutely no goddamn sense at any point.
No. 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 So do you guys want to play a little game?
Yes!
I'm scared.
I am curious as to what this game is.
Do it.
Do you want to play a game?
Boomy would
Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Thank you both for attempting.
No.
Anytime. You're welcome.
Alright. So you guys ready for this new game?
Yeah.
This isn't a permanent game, folks. This is just like a little mini break before we continue the What's in a Line. And this already has a title. Nobody here except me knows what's going on because I refuse to tell anyone.
Yes.
It is called Fact or Fever Dream.
Ooh. I am intrigued.
Hi, Lemon.
Interesting
Hi, Lemon.
indeed.
Hi, Lemon!
Hi, Levin. So, I'm going to give you all. That's a Boomy. Oh, there's a Peach here, too. Fuck, I have all the dogs. I'm going to give all of you 3 minor descriptions about a TV show. 3 different ones. I will give each of you a question. You may ask a question about it, like maybe the year, how many seasons it ran, what station it played on, if I can find that really quickly, because I noticed this time it didn't give me stations on one of the shows I have. But here's the twist. They could all be fever dreams.
Yeah.
They could all never have existed.
Alright.
Or they could all be real. And that's the point. You will all have a chance to say true or false if they are indeed true shows or if they are in fact fever dreams.
Okay.
Yeah. And you may get a point for each. You may also get a bonus point, only one, if you can actually guess the title of one of these shows, but you only may choose one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's the game. Are you guys ready to play?
Yes.
Ready for your first title? Or first description?
First thing.
Just first description. I'm going to read all 3 of them. You may ask your question about any 3. You each get 1 question. And then you may say afterwards, true or false.
Boomy, please don't go in the box. Boomy.
That is not one of them.
Boomy, no.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go in.
He's going in the box.
Go in the box.
He's going in that heckin' box.
Boomy doesn't follow your rules.
He's trying to go into like the big, thin, long TV boxes.
But he's also like, oh, maybe I don't want to go in there.
He was about to, and then he regretted his decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But anyways,
But he's still trying anyways.
Because why not?
I think we found the lemon brain cell.
Yeah, we found it. Boomy has it.
yep.
Alright, so your first one is in ancient Japan, in an era of peace after the death of a warlord, 6 young ninjas must find the magic of nature as it starts to disappear from the world. That's your first one. Your second one is this series focuses on a martial artist who operates in life as an archaeologist and special agent. Combatant threats that are mainly magical and supernatural, based on real-life mythologies and supernatural stories from Asia and around the world, with the aid of his family and close friends. These are mostly taken off of the wiki, by the way.
Is this
Some of them are a lot
Jackie
more descriptive.
Chan
You get to
animated
guess
series?
at the end. You
God
get
damn
to
it.
guess at the end.
Please keep
all
all
Dude.
inquiries until the end of the program. Thank you.
Set in a world where martial arts battles and Eastern magic are commonplace, this series follows 4 young warriors in training who battle the forces of evil. Now you guys each get a question about A, B, or C. Devin, since you seem so intrigued, do you want to ask a question about A, B, or C?
Does B in any way involve Jackie Chan?
That's not information I would give you anyway.
Fair.
I'm not going to give you like actual characters in the show.
If the show exists.
If it exists. Gotta remember. Oh, also, there is in no way all of these can be true. All of these can be complete bullshit, by the way. Doesn't have to be one of each. I will come back to your question, because you seem to be donking.
I am donking.
McBride, do you have a question?
I don't know.
Yeah. Nobody has questions? Chris, do you have a question?
I don't think so. I just have a guess.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys some years these aired
Not
then.
very good at
Oh shit, well I was gonna ask, but I'm just like, well, I don't know if that's a good question or not.
Well, if they're gonna give it for
Hey,
free,
if-
might as well.
Well, since none of you can think of a question, I will just give you guys how many years they ran and such. How about that?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, the first one. Oh, the first one is the things aren't in the same order. Oops. This one ran for 3 years, and it came out in 2010. Some of these are really odd because they came out in different places in different countries. So 2010, 3 years. The second one came out in... Fuck's sakes, why don't people put this information in the same spot? In 2000 and ran for 5 years. 2000 to 2005. And the third one ran for 3 years and ran from 2003 to 2006. So 2010 to 2013, 2000 to 2005, and 2003 to 2006.
Okay. I will ask one question, if it's able to be answered. Are any of these, like...
You get one question about one of them.
Is one a spin-off of a pre-existing franchise?
You have to tell me A, B, or C, which one you're asking about.
I said one.
As in A.
Oh, A, the first one? Is it a spin-off of a pre-existing franchise? It started a franchise.
Huh.
But it only ran for 3 years.
Only ran for 3 years. It started a franchise though, so there are... It technically, if you count the franchises, it ran for longer. I'm not counting the franchises though, I'm counting where it started.
Before we get a chance to guess, are we able to get the descriptions one more time?
I could read you the
Yeah,
descriptions
please.
again, that's fine. Alright, for A, in ancient Japan in an era of peace after the death of the warlord, 6 young ninjas must find the magic of nature as it starts to disappear. This series focuses on a martial artist who operates in life as an archaeologist and a special agent, combating threats that are mainly magical and supernatural, based on real-life mythologies and supernatural stories from Asia and around the world, with the aid of his family and close friends. And the last one, set in a world where martial arts battles and Eastern magic are commonplace, the series follows 4 young warriors in training who battle the forces of evil. Again, most of these are taken from their wiki, and some of the wikis are a little more descriptive than others.
Clearly.
Or I could have written the very, very dense description because it's fake.
Or it's the only
Or I
one
could
you
have-
might not have written.
That's true. It's called How Much of an Asshole Do You Think I Wanted to Be? Alright, so we got any other questions? Chris and McBride, you still have a question. Devin used his.
Would these have been on, like, YTV?
Which one?
Let's say C. Would C have been on YTV?
Some of them don't say where they aired. It does not... Yeah, it only gives me the original network it aired on. I don't think it did. From my memory. I think this actually aired on Teletoon,
Oh.
not YTV. But I might be wrong, because it does not say.
Forgot about Teletoon.
McBride, you got a question about any of these?
You're making me have to think way far into my past that I do not have.
Yeah, I am. That's why I did it, because it's, even if you do remember it, are you sure? Was that just a fever dream? Was that a figment of your imagination, or did that actually happen?
I already questioned that about a lot of things. I don't need like a little game to confirm or deny any of that.
Alright.
I got nothing. I think I might
You
have
got-
a guess for one of them, but that's about it.
Alright, so for A, do you guys have a true or false?
I think that's false.
I think it's a fever dream.
Yeah, I
fever
think
dream,
it's fake.
whatever.
You guys all think that's a fever dream?
Yes.
Alright. And the second one,
That's true.
true or false?
I think that's true.
I think that's true, because I'm pretty sure it's what I think it is.
I'm probably wrong,
Alright.
but I have a guess for that one.
Alright, and the third one.
That one's true, I think.
I think, yeah, I think that one's true.
I'm gonna say
Right.
false.
Oh,
Just to be different.
Just to be different. Spreadsheet, fuck.
Controversial.
Do any of you have a guess at titles then? I know Devin does.
I mean, I do. I'm pretty sure number B.
Number B.
Number B.
Number B.
Number
I
B
think
goes
that's
Number B,
Dusty.
folks.
the Jackie Chan Adventures, or whatever that show was called, the animated Jackie Chan show.
Oh. And, Chris,
I
do you
think
have a guess?
C might have been like that Legend Ninjago thing.
You think C was Legend Ninjago?
Possibly.
Alright. And McBride.
Please stop
I'm-
eating the collar.
I'm gonna say the only guess that I have is for the second one, and it's Cyberchase, but I don't think it's right.
Oh. Archaeology, yeah, maybe.
I am glad somebody else remembers Cyberchase.
We've discussed
We
Cyberchase
have
so
Cyber-
many
we
times.
discussed
We've
our
all
Cyber
discussed Cyber 6. That's why this show was created, because we discuss really old bullshit shows for no reason sometimes. Alright, the first one. Yeah, you're all correct. That is a fever dream.
Yay.
That's actually based off of a game series called Mini Ninjas, is where I took that description from,
Alright.
because I was too lazy to write it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that was too new for me. It was just like I'd already
Yeah,
been working for.
I think that's what it. I think that's what it was, because I think that was the one where you said it was like from 2010, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
2010
that-
to 2013.
that show, the description matches something that would be more like early 2000s. That's not.
Yeah, nope, that I did pick the year that that game came out as well.
Yeah.
That is the year that game came
But
out.
as a show. it
As a
would've-
show,
it would've been
yeah.
2000s.
It would have been 2000s. And the second one you all think is true. And Devin thinks it's Jackie Chan. McBride, you think it's Cyber 6? It is Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
It
know
is
why.
indeed.
I had forgotten that show
indeed.
existed.
The only other guess
Until
that I
you
had
mentioned
for
it.
that one was
American Dragon, Jake
that's
Long.
it. Thank you.
The what?
American Dragon Jake Long.
Yeah.
I am so
And
glad I
the-
knew exactly where your brain was going.
Yeah. Yeah, also, by the way, every week I will have a hidden theme. This one is ancient
Yes.
artifacts.
I could have gathered.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like either
Oh, yeah.
ninjas or like artifacts of some sorts.
Now, the third one, we have a split.
Yes.
We have Chris and Devin think it's real. McBride thinks it's fake. And Chris thinks it's Ninjago. This is true. This is a real show. It's called the Shaolin Showdown.
Oh, I've heard of that show. I remember that show.
Yeah, this show, it ran for 3 years and then had a spin-off series that aired on Netflix.
See, you know what's funny? I actually thought that was originally false, and then you started to get, like, try to remember what channel it was on, and you were not sure about it. I'm like, no, that's too real.
I would have answered that for the first one, too.
Yeah, I know,
I-
but the fact that but it would have been less credible for the first one, considering that one was newer.
You really think I would have remembered newer? I graduated high school.
Still.
I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah. That
Also,
one was
I'm a
the-
little bit... Ninjago was actually in 2011, so that's where I was getting a little confused there.
That last one was the 2005 one, right?
Yeah.
That was the 2003 to 2006.
Yeah. I was already in high school when that finished.
I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's the bald guy. Yeah, I remember that show now.
The ball-headed kid.
I never liked it.
Caillou.
It was...
Fucking
No.
Caillou.
You get out of here with Caillou.
I didn't want to think about Caillou, but somebody mentioned that he was bald for no fucking reason. Okay,
Yeah,
I've
everyone
never
thought he had
seen-
cancer,
seen
but
that.
no, he's just bald.
Just bald.
Just a
So,
bald.
we've got...
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that...
Caillou was the
that-
biggest piece of shit.
Yeah.
He fucking was.
He's 4!
He's
He was
like,
still a piece of shit!
he was a piece of shit even for like a 4-year-old.
There are nice 4-year-olds. I've met them.
Fair.
Alright, so that's our first episode of Fact or Fever Dream. I decided to be nice and give you a very easy one that I'm pretty sure everyone watched, which was Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny
did
'cause I
remember
watched
kinda
it.
watching that, yeah.
But I don't fucking really remember any of it.
That was like one of my favorite shows as a kid, actually.
I just remember, I'll go!
I don't remember
Oh,
anything
yeah,
about that
I
show,
remember
but I
that.
know it was one of my favorites.
See, the only, like, the random fever dreamish thing I remember from my childhood was Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century.
Was that a show?
Yes, that was the show.
That was the
Basically,
show.
the premise of that show was when Sherlock Holmes fights Moriarty in the Reichenbach Falls and they fall into the fucking waterfall, he somehow became, like, cryogenically frozen and woke up in, like, in the 22nd century in, like, the future where there's, like, flying cars and shit. And he, like, solves crimes in the future. And it was the
Oh.
fucking weirdest goddamn thing. But it was also how I learned about the whole Reichenbach Falls thing with Sherlock Holmes. And how Arthur Conan Doyle actually, like, meant that as, like, the end of the character. Basically just threw him and Moriarty over a fucking cliff and it was like,
He's
there,
yeah,
I'm done
we're
with
done
it.
with him.
But then the Sherlock, then again, just to go to show how things never really change, the Sherlock Holmes fandom of the time was so mad that they, like, repeatedly hounded Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to, like, do another Sherlock Holmes book. So he was like, fine, I eventually fucking will. And he wrote more Sherlock Holmes books. And to the point where, like, Arthur Conan Doyle greatly resented how successful Sherlock Holmes became. He was like, this isn't even, like, in my opinion, this isn't even, like, my best work.
Like, this is utter crap.
This is, I just
But why
wrote
do you
this,
like
like,
it so
on the
much?
side for shits and giggles. Also,
Well-
apparently back in the day, like, people really shipped, I'm pretty sure they probably shipped Holmes and Watson even back then, but they really shipped him and Mrs. Hudson.
More.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, because that would have been a thing.
Because I guess in the, I could be completely wrong about this, but I think in the books they were around the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Because now they always make Mrs. Hudson like an older lady. But
Yeah.
sorry, that was a really random time to just spat off random Sherlock Holmes trivia. But here we go.
I don't know what fever dream shows I've watched. I mean, aside from You're Nice.
Was Yuri
That's
a
not
fever
a
dream
fever.
show?
It's not a fever dream. That's glorious figure skating men that are gay.
True.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that show also got, like, very popular. Whereas I feel like a lot of the fever dream shows were, like, shows that, like, burned bright for, like, a little while and then just were never heard from again.
Do you guys remember that weird math show?
That's...
Like, they'd have to go into the
Cyber
math
6?
world. No, not Cyber 6.
That's not a math show.
That's not... Cyber6 isn't a math show. That's a show about...
Killing.
About a cross-dressing superhero who wants to punch, a child
Oh, not
version of
Cyber 6.
Hitler.
And
Cyberchase. Cyberchase.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
That's the math show.
yeah,
That was a
I
weird
remember
show.
that.
That's a favorite dream show. That aired for so long.
Yeah, like that, and that one, and Reboot.
I
Yeah.
loved Reboot.
It's funny, like, yeah, I watched Reboot, but I was also... Because it was the same animation studio, but, like, I also was really into Beast Wars, the Transformers
Yes.
film.
Yes.
It was apparently, like, one of the first, I think that and Reboot were two of the first ever CGI animated shows. And Beast Wars apparently won an Emmy for, like,
Oh.
outstanding animation.
Yeah.
Because it was apparently that good. And to me, I'm like, I honestly think Beast Wars is better than regular Transformers.
Yes.
It was
Oh
just-
my god,
It
yes.
was
It
a really
was.
good show. But what also gets me excited is apparently they're doing a new Transformers movie, and I'm like, but I don't think
my God,
Michael Bay's
why?
involved. And apparently they're doing, like, a
They're doing the
crossover
Beast.
with, like, they're going to have the regular Transformers in it, but they're also going to have, like, the Beast Wars Transformers in
But
it.
I'm worried. They said that with the third or fourth one, they're bringing the Dinobots back.
This is
and
true,
they
and that was very bad.
didn't.
Well, it's... Oh, yeah, that... Oh, God, don't... Oh, God, I haven't ranted about Transformers in so long, but there is so much there that I could just... They turned Optimus Prime into a goddamn war criminal. Fuck. But...
Sorry, like I think that the Dino
Oh, what was the
Transformers is the
other
last
thing
one
I
I
learned
watched.
that Devin has, like, you cannot
Oh.
stop him ranting
Yeah,
about?
that was. This is a time where I'm really glad Victoria is not in the podcast right now. You don't get me talking about Fantastic Beasts
That's
and
what it was.
the Crimes of Grindelwald. Not the first Fantastic Beast. That one was all right, but the
Here we
second
go.
one, no.
I know, I had to listen to a whole rant about that one a few nights ago.
Oh, from who?
Frank.
Bro,
Oh yeah, no,
Frank.
that was just like, that was such a terrible experience. Oh god, I'm
No.
trying not to just blur out everything I hated about that movie.
it was really funny when he ranted at
Because
me.
yeah,
it
you know,
went
yeah,
for, like,
you just
20 minutes.
you brought it up, and I was just like, oh yeah, that movie was a piece of
And
shit.
then you
But
got
then
angry.
my brain kept just like,
And then they'd stop for a couple minutes, and then it'd go and another thing,
yeah,
and then it'd stop for another 10
no,
minutes. And then it'd keep going again.
I hated that movie. I hated it so much. Like, there's a lot of movies out there that a lot of people really dislike that I happen to really like. So I feel like I might not have be on like the best standing here to criticize, but that movie was legitimately a piece of actual human shit. Like, I feel
Wow.
like it also just doesn't help that, like, J.K. Rowling is just a terrible person. But, like, the whole J.K. Rowling being a TERF thing was an easier pill for me to swallow because I'd already kind of given up on her after watching fucking Crimes of Grindelwald. Because that movie was a goddamn travesty. Fuck, you see, I'm going. I'm going.
I'm not sorry.
I'm trying to stop because this achieves nothing. But apparently they're gonna
But-
make like 3 more of them, and I'm like, why? Why do you need to make 3 more of them? Ugh.
Because we do.
Money.
Because money.
Because money. Mainly because money.
Oh yeah, because money.
Because we like money. I also like money. I like it better when Lemon doesn't sit directly behind my chair and cause me not to be able to move.
Women!
Her new spot is no longer at the side of my chair. No, she sits with her ass in between the wheels. I can't move.
Oh no.
It would be like when she would stick her nose in my crotch, and I'm like, well, I ain't moving.
Well, she like ball.
You like ball? Yeah, you should like ball. Definitely.
Oh dear.
Just throw the ball.
I can't reach the ball. They're all on the side that's hard for me to reach.
Oh, but on the flip side of movies that we've seen that I actually really liked, me and Chris went to the theaters for the first time in over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Nice!
We
Oh
went-
shit, so did I!
We went to see Suicide Squad,
How was that?
and it was fucking great.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. I didn't mind it.
Like, granted, after the last
I
one,
liked
there
the
was
bubble gum.
yes, the bubble gum.
Excited. I need to go see that. So I went and saw
It's very
The Green Knight.
Ooh, how was that?
That was good.
I want to see
I-
that.
Laughed really hard because I was like, I know my brain knows this is an Arthur legend and it knows the legend, but I can't picture it. And then like we sit down and I'm like, I remember where it is now.
Yeah.
I remember what this is, and I was so concerned because the other two are gonna be like, I didn't really read Arthur legends, they
Yeah,
don't know
because-
about it, and I'm like,
Isn't the Green Knight, from what I remember, he's like, one of the knights is meant to have like a, no, my memory's a little bit shot, especially right now. But I know that there's this whole thing where in a year he had to fight this guy.
he challenged him to a Christmas duel, and whatever blow
Whatever
he gave the
received.
Green Knight,
Yeah.
what the Green Knight would return.
So when.
So he cut off the Green Knight's head thinking it would be the end of it, and he just got up and said, I'll see you in a year.
Yeah, and then there's
and-
also Gwen gave him a kiss, so he had to give a kiss back.
No, that's later on in the
Oh.
legend. That's like that weird side story shit of the Green Knight. Yeah, so there's also part of it, like, Arthur legends are a little weird. they're so old that nobody knows who originally told them,
and there's no such thing
they
as
have
a real canon because of how like Gawain I think was actually a character that was made later as like a kind of like a self-insert.
Yeah, it's like 90% fandom created, even for like 16th century. So nobody knows who originally wrote it. No one knows the true legends anymore, so they're all a little skewed. But something theming a lot with Camelot tales is there's a lot of gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
They didn't realize there's a lot of gay. So they toned the gay down a little bit because of the movie, but it was still there, and I just watching the two of them with their confusion, and I was just I'm just
How can they tone down the gay of Gawain and the Green Knight?
Well,
I don't know.
Isn't the Green Knight? Because I've seen the ad for it, and the Green Knight's like some weird fucking tree person.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out who Chris is talking about.
I might have been wrong with Gawain. I might be thinking of Galahad.
Yes, it's Galahad. The legend's about Galahad.
So does it continue in the whole tradition of the whole Achilles Patroclus? Oh, they were just good buddies.
Well.
Oh no! They're gay in there.
Oh yeah.
Like it the gay, and it's hilarious, and I love it. I just love watching them panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should we should try and find that in theaters.
Yes.
Because I know I want to.
It was
I also
only playing downtown in International Village.
It was
You
also
had to go
playing in
there.
Langley.
Oh, it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we went for the Suicide Squad.
And I think
we went to the IMAX theater in Langley.
My ears were bleeding.
Oh yeah, it was so fucking loud in IMAX. Like I've never seen a movie in IMAX before, and suddenly just decides we're gonna crank up the sound to like 11 because it's one louder, isn't it? It was very loud.
100% loud. Brad, have you gone back to the theaters recently?
I have not.
Would you desire?
Not really. It's gotten to the point now where I don't even know what's out. And whatever does, like, come out, I just assume that it's just going to be available on streaming, so I don't even bother anymore.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong. I know Suicide Squad isn't doing particularly well financially because they also released it on HBO Max the same day.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, well, why isn't it doing particularly well financially? I'm like, because you guys fucking really... Well, one, there's the fucking pandemic in the US is on the rise again because of the fucking Delta variant, and they released it on HBO Max at the same day.
What did you expect?
What did you expect?
Just stay inside and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I was annoyed when I went because when we bought our tickets like 3 days ahead, we Sorry, I'm getting messages at the same time. We got our tickets 3 days ahead, and there was only like one other group, so I was like, okay, nobody's gonna be in the theater, and I'm okay. And we get there, and like the theater's packed now. I guess they all bought it there, but in front of us is a group of younger folk. I say younger folk, mid-20s, late teens. And one of them is so fucking tall, and he has the seat right in front of me.
Oh no.
And he did the thing, like, when he was leaning back, it was okay, because, like, his head was, like, just underneath where the screen ends, but he kept leaning forward.
oh, what a piece of shit.
So I couldn't see, and I was like, I'm so tempted to fucking just kick his head in. So tempted! Just lean the fuck back and enjoy the movie. You're on the balcony. You don't need to lead for...
Oh boy.
I found a post that just my next door neighbor's guinea pig comes over sometimes to ask for carrots. And it is so cute.
Aww.
Like, to be fair, I definitely, like, I remember when I heard that theaters were opening back up, and I was like, oh, cool, what's playing? I'm sure there's something that I would find interesting playing in theaters, and there was literally fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing was Black Widow, and I'm like, honestly, I can wait till that comes out on Disney Plus for free in like 2 months, because that's what it's gonna do.
It's not on Disney Plus anymore. We were on there yesterday. It is only
What?
available on
Really?
Prime.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a bit.
Because
'cause
of
I
the
know
whole,
that they
because
had
the
it-
whole dispute with
Oh.
Oh
With her
yeah,
and
because
Disney.
Scarlett Johansson's suit. Oh,
so they
maybe
Yeah,
so they
good for
took it
her.
off Disney Plus. I was very surprised by that.
like, yeah, that's a pretty crazy thing that she's
Mhm.
doing.
I didn't know
Admittedly,
it was
like
from someone.
on the one hand, I'm like, oh, this this actress who already has like bajillions of dollars is asking for even more money. But on the other hand, she is perfectly in the right to do so because
No,
Disney
absolutely.
fucked up on her
Like
contract.
at this point, I think it's more so of a principle thing. Is like Disney
Yeah.
has like
and
forced
and
their
thing is-
hands in so many things, and then
Exactly.
finally somebody stepping up is like, you know what? No, this isn't right, and just like,
Well,
fine,
exactly.
avalanche of lawyers upon you.
Well, it's funny because I'm just like, yeah, if they were willing to do that bullshit with fucking like the most like bankable actress in the world right now,
Exactly.
what do you think they're doing to all of the like small artists that work for them who probably don't earn anywhere near as much as they should be?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But don't know to advocate for
but no,
themselves.
but well, don't have the resources because Disney's this fucking giant company.
Well, isn't I think Netflix is still on a no Johnny Depp thing as well.
I
Which
think
is
so, yeah.
bullshit
Are
because
they?
he won a lawsuit now.
Yes, he
He
won.
won the lawsuit.
The worst thing though is hearing from the producers of the new Aquaman movie because they're keeping Amber Heard in that.
Fuck them.
And they literally people ask us like, well, why are you keeping Amber Heard considering it's been pretty much proven that she was the one abusing Johnny Depp? And they literally, I think their maybe not their exact words, but they basically were just like, yeah, we know all the talk that's happening online, but like, you know, we're keeping everyone else. Why can't we keep her? So they basically
They'll
were just
fuck
like,
themselves.
we don't. They basically just said we don't care. Like we
don't
know,
care.
but we don't care.
We like her. We don't like him. And they can. I wish them a merry go fuck themselves.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I
Yeah.
ain't fucking going to see that.
Not that I ever even wanted to begin with.
But with your merry go fuck yourselves, we need to go.
Right.
And
Maybe not fuck ourselves. Maybe.
Debatably.
Debatable. I have to go to work, so that will be a no on my end.
No,
I have to go see my parents. So.
I am sleepy.
It's a-
I have to go talk wedding things. So
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
yeah.
Forgot that that's still a thing that's
No,
happening.
I
Still
felt bad because I'm
happening.
just like, I didn't forget because like I was, but I'm like, well, I don't fucking know. COVID was a thing.
Yeah,
I don't
No,
know. what
I
they're
know.
planning.
You guys have
I know,
engaged
it's-
for
it's-
so long, and it's like, oh yeah.
it's been put on hold for a while, and then we finally found a venue. I think last month or something like that. So we're getting the ball rolling again. So it's coming back together.
Nice.
The band's getting back together.
Exactly.
Well, actually, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, that'd be, yeah,
Yeah, because we've all had our second shots.
yeah.
We can all meet up
We
again.
can all meet up again.
We can.
I mean, I
We
know,
can do the smash tourney.
I mean,
Yes.
I mean, I know
Tournament,
Kira's
exactly.
technically just got your shot, but
And
like,
I have another couple days before I'm technically allowed.
I think we're probably pretty good.
yeah, I need to wait 2 weeks, but we will probably not meet up in the next 2 weeks.
Probably.
I
not.
imagine probably the next
But-
one will be the Smash tourney. So
we can have
Smash
also a
Room.
D&D person
We
in
can have
person,
D&D
which means I have to clean.
Yeah, that means we have to fucking clean. Holy shit! I didn't
What do you
even-
mean that means you'd have to clean if we did the Smash Bros. One
True.
too?
True.
But we
So I
have
can get to you a
clean
lot
another room.
easier than I can clean. Sorry, I can get to you guys a lot easier than I can get to McBride.
yeah, I'm a ways.
Well, yeah, no, but my brain's more like, yeah, but it's just Kieran McBride versus, oh, bigger group.
Yeah.
Oh, to be honest, I'd
Don't-
want to do like even just like a Smash tournament, and just ourselves, just like with everyone
Just to hang
that
out.
we aren't recording, just to hang out.
Yeah, I just want to hang out.
Just-
I just
chill.
want to hang out.
I just want to see.
Just to chill.
Yeah,
Alright.
we've got, we gotta go, though.
We gotta
Yeah,
go.
we gotta go.
Peach is now. Peach is actually yelling at me. We need to
Ah.
end.
Alrighty, sounds good. Hell,
All right, so
Take us out,
don't
Kira.
forget to lick those. Don't forget to lick all those buttons. They're very delicious. We started with cows. Let's end with cows.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Yes,
Ice
there we
cream.
go.
You know what? It's really hot. So if you want to
Don't
subscribe, don't
forget
forget to lick that button. It tastes like just good old-fashioned plain ice cream. No flavor, no
Well,
anything.
vanilla is a flavor.
There is
No,
also just
you can-
straight
you
up
can have-
plain.
Ew.
You can have straight up plain ice cream. It tastes like milk. It's milk
Yeah.
flavor.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Some milk.
It's just milk flavored ice cream.
We should buy
But because it involves licking and cow, the other one tastes like beef tongue. So
oh no!
I smell like beef.
I smell like
Smell
beef.
like-
I smell like
Oh my
beef.
What
goodbye,
the fuck?
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.